In 1909, a grand steamship vanished without a trace, leaving behind one of the greatest maritime mysteries of all time. This is the story of the SS Waratah. The SS Waratah was a luxurious passenger and cargo ship built in 1908 by the Blue Anchor Line. Measuring over 450 feet long, the ship was designed to carry both wealthy travelers and immigrants seeking new lives. But on its second voyage, the Waratah set out on a journey it would never complete. On July 26, 1909, the Waratah departed Durban, South Africa with 211 passengers and crew aboard. After a brief stop in Cape Town, it was supposed to continue its journey to London. But somewhere between Durban and Cape Town, the ship simply vanished. When the Waratah didn't arrive as scheduled, a massive search began. Rescue ships combed the seas for any sign of wreckage or survivors. But despite weeks of searching, no debris, no lifeboats, and no bodies were ever found. Over the years, countless theories emerged about the ship's fate. Did a freak wave capsize the ship? Did cargo in the hold shift, causing it to lose balance and sink? Or was it something more sinister, like an explosion? With no evidence, the disappearance of the SS Waratah has fueled speculation for more than a century. Even today, shipwreck hunters and explorers continue to search for the lost Waratah, but despite modern technology and decades of effort, the ship remains undiscovered. Her final resting place, still a mystery deep in the ocean. The SS Waratah's story is a reminder that the sea still holds its secrets. Will we ever uncover what truly happened to the lost ship and her 211 souls? Only time, and perhaps a bit of luck, will tell. That's the story of the SS Waratah as we know it. Something fun I thought we could do is see AI's opinion and theory on where the ship may be, to see if it differs from that story. So I plugged that question into ChatGPT to see what it had to say, and here's what I got back. Many believe the SS Waratah went down somewhere off the coast of South Africa, in the waters between Durban and Cape Town. The Angoula's current in this region is strong and unpredictable, and large swells are common. The search efforts of the time were extensive, but the technology available wasn't. Remember, it was 1909. The technology available wasn't capable of deep water exploration. Modern attempts to locate the wreck have focused on the seabed in the Angoula's bank, a stretch of underwater plateau off South Africa's southern coast. I would speculate that the ship lies in the deeper parts of the Angoula's bank, perhaps buried under sediment, which could explain why no wreckage has been definitively located. The shifting underwater terrain and currents in the area may also have dispersed the debris, making the wreck even harder to detect. And while that's a very logical explanation, I wanted to break the chains off logic and start thinking outside the box a little bit. So here's my theory on the SS Waratah. I want to show you something here. What's that? It's a tectonic plate shifting at the bottom of the ocean while the Waratah is sailing on top. What happens when a tectonic plate opens up? Creates a vacuum, underwater tornado swirling, causing rough seas, sucking the Waratah straight down to the bottom of the ocean in seconds. Now it gets sucked into that vacuum, goes into the tectonic plates like a crevasse, okay? You know, it's a big ship, even bigger ocean, okay? I predict the Waratah was sailing through inner earth rivers. And now, while everybody was searching off the coast of Cape Town, the ship on the opposite side of the planet, likely by my predictions, in the South China Sea. That would make a lot of sense, wouldn't it? All this searching, not a single thing found, not even a dinner plate, not even a napkin. So, we start searching the South China Sea. We start getting results. You see where I'm coming from? A second theory, likely a lot more likely, people were greedy back in the day. No cameras around, no cell phones. What would a captain do knowing he's going from Africa to London? No one's tailing him. He's on a cargo vessel. I was reading earlier today. The ship stopped, dropped off a passenger who didn't like the feeling of the ship, said it felt top heavy. I think that person was an engineer. So they were like, let me hop off this thing real quick, Cap. Pull into port. While they're in port, Captain's up on the bridge, looking around. Where am I? South Africa. Home of the Blood Diamond. He tells one of his mates, scoot on land. I'll delay us a couple hours, say there's an engine malfunction. Grab a few buckets of blood diamonds for me. I'll sell them in London. We'll get a little payday. So, his mate comes back on board. Buckets. It takes about an hour to load these buckets onto the bridge. The cargo's already full. Where does he have to keep them? Up in the the bridge with him. At the very top of the ship. What happens when you have a heavy load at the top of something? Top heavy. An already unstable ship now has 3 to 4 buckets of blood diamonds, making it even more top heavy. That thing's gonna sink for sure. You know? Captain's trying to get a little payday. Sinks an entire vessel and takes down 200 passengers with him. Very likely. So, what's your theory on what happened to the SS Waratah? I'd love to hear it in the comments below. And if you have any shipwrecks you'd like me to discuss, comment that as well. This was the first time doing a video like this, so bear with me. I just have a makeshift setup right now, but I'm having fun doing this. So I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.